Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And the last video I posted was me installing a Corsa intake, and I commented fastest 5.7 charger on YouTube. With the Nitrous we made 540 horsepower. That changes now. We did it. We are now ProCharged and have Nitrous. For now, we can run a small shot and the ProCharger, and we look forward to going down to Sacramento. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys haven't already, please do hit subscribe and like the video. If you do, 95% of our viewers are just people roaming YouTube. So if you guys want to subscribe and come back for more, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much and enjoy. So I don't think you can see. We have these 4 pins that we're just going to pop up and pull out real quick. Next thing we're going to do is the window wheels. Same process. These might be a little more difficult. Alright, so the next thing we have to do is, I undid the ambient air temperature sensor there. I have to undo it here. Just pull it out like so. And then we have to remove these shrouds, which it looks like they're just push pins. Oh, that's got to be a newer car thing. Remove plastic shroud on the driver's side of the vehicle by removing the 4-panel fasteners from the driver's side shroud. It's got to be this. Alright, so what we just removed is, well, we haven't removed it yet. It's right there though. It's this right here. We just gotta pull it out. So use a 3/8 drive ratchet to actuate the belt tensioner towards the passenger side to remove the serpentine belt. Alright, so in order to do that, we have to remove the intake. Because I don't know exactly how we're going to be doing this. So we're going to skip to the next thing. It says use a 10mm bolt to remove the factory horns. So I'm guessing it wants me to remove the horns with brackets. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to take the hoses off. Alright, so we have the ProCharger line here for the new reservoir tank, and then we have the old one here, which they have to go over each other or whatever, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this off and put it on there and spill coolant everywhere. That's the plan. This camera sucks at focus. So we're gonna move this stud. We might have to rotate the oil catch can and run that hose differently. So I guess we will find out. Alright guys, what's going on? I don't exactly know where we left off. I do know the camera died and I couldn't just stop working. So I put in some time getting the ProCharger installed. I'm going to go over some of the key things that I think are important to know, because I was about to make some mistakes, which I will show you. But I read through the instructions again, just part of me being impatient, doing things kind of out of order, got us to the point we're at now, but everything is right. We still have to relocate the horns, but we're doing good. So you can see the two main bolts there, and then there's two smaller bolts down there, and that's what holds the head unit in place, is just the 4 bolts. We do have the ProCharger with the piping set up to go down through there. We had to remove that last piece of plastic that I showed you, which allows the intercooler piping to come down around and through the intercooler. So this hose right here was my biggest struggle, because I was going to cut these little plastic tabs off just to get them to fit. What I didn't realize, and where my mistake was, is that you actually have to lower the radiator mounts. So as you can see here, it comes with spacers. When we installed those on both sides, and it lowers the radiator down to give you that clearance, where it also comes with these brackets to lower the upper radiator mounts as well. So that's what allows you to install your piping for your intercooler. Your intercooler has 1 bolt from right there and 1 bolt for right there. I did put a spacer on this bolt because I could not find a washer the right size, and I figured that spacer would work fine. So after that, we were able to get this all plumbed up to the throttle body. It was a little difficult because of the nitrous lines. Oh shit. It was a little bit difficult because of the nitrous lines, but we were able to do that. Another issue we had is the Victor 2 intake sits differently, and as you can see there's a little bit of light through there, and this bracket doesn't mount, and this bracket doesn't line up, and the reason for that is because I cannot squish that bracket, is because I cannot squish the coolant reservoir in between the thermostat housing and the intake manifold. So unfortunately it's only held on by one bolt down there that also holds in the alternator. But as of right now, that is where we are at. I still have the one hose to hook up, if you saw that. We have to do new fuel injectors, and I think that's it. We will have to, I put on the standard size belt over the one pulley because we can't have the car tuned yet. So I'm just going to run it as a really big intake. I'm going to lose some power for that, but I'll still be able to drive my car until I can get a tune.